Gary Kreep is the newly elected San Diego Superior Court judge who has serious doubts about the citizenship of President Barack Obama. Kreep is in fact a national leader in the so-called birther movement. About a month before the primary election, the San Diego County Bar Association issued a press release which said Gary Kreep was not qualified to be a judge. Here's a clip from Kreep last week responding to that rating.
There's a lot of bigoted people out there, including San Diego County Bar Association, who
said that you were not qualified.
Yeah, but they did it on the basis that you can't be pro-life and you can't oppose same-sex marriage and be a judge. That's what they told me. That's a religiously bigoted statement which will be further investigated by me, and I'm going to move forward on that.
Joining me now is the president of the San Diego County Bar Association, Marvin Mizell. Marvin, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So Mr. Kreep believes his lacking qualifications rating was based on prejudice. How do you respond to that?
Well, first, to explain the process, the county bar was founded in 1899. It's the largest bar association in San Diego County. Since 1978, some 34 years, the county bar has fairly and accurately evaluated candidates for contested judicial elections. And the first thing to remember is that the candidates are not judged against each other in the same race. They're actually looked at individually by the committee.
So how are they judged? What's the process?
Well, the process, first of all, there's 21 people on the committee. And that committee is a fair cross-section of the legal community. You have civil and criminal practitioners, you have government and non-government attorneys, as well as, you know, a fair cross-section of how long they've been practicing. Now, what happens is there are 19 factors that are taken into account. And I won't go through all 19 of those factors, but the one thing I will say is when you look at those factors, political belief or religious belief are not included. We have never evaluated someone based on political or religious belief. And that did not happen here.
Some of those factors, I know you ask other lawyers about the temperament, intellect, and ability, knowledge of the law, and so on. Those are some of the reasons or criteria which you list as ways these judges are judged.
Correct.
Now, in terms of the rating, we see the ultimate, lacking qualifications, but do we know why? Does the public get to see this is why we rated in the way we did? No,
it's a confidential rating. Each member of the JEEC, the Judicial Election Evaluation Committee, takes a confidentiality pledge. And so, no, that's confidential, and that does not go out into the public. And that's the way we keep it so that the process is actually proper.
Does Gary Kreep get to see why he got this rating?
Gary Kreep would have been informed of why he got the rating, and he would have been able to appeal, which he in fact did. And so he got to appeal. Anyone who gets a lacking in qualifications rating gets that appeal before the entire committee.
Now, we've had a lot of reaction from our audience about, wow, I didn't really know about this person before I voted. How do people get access to this rating from the bar, from your association?
What we try to do is get it out into out there as much as we can. We put it on our website, we put it on Facebook, we do a press release that is widely distributed. And so from doing that, we try to educate the voter. And that's why we do what we do. It's to try to educate the public because there's usually little information on judicial candidates.
I know there were 7 candidates that you reviewed. 2 of them got this rating, which is lacking qualifications. Do you know in recent years, have candidates who received this rating been elected before?
I don't know if we go back in time to 34 years if that's happened. It hasn't happened recently, at least I can say that. This is something that is fairly rare. I think that would be fair to say.
So finally, before we go, we haven't got a lot of time, but Gary Kreep said in that clip he's going to investigate your organization. How do you respond to that?
Well, we have not heard from Mr. Kreep directly since his ratings were put out or after his election. And so there really wouldn't be anything to comment on this time. However, I have not received any information from my committee that would make me think that there is something that would be the basis of a claim. We do believe that this process was fair and unbiased, and again, it was not based on religion, and it was not based on his political beliefs.
Marvin Mizell, thanks for being here.
Thank you.